各位亲爱的网络观众，你们好！我们现在是在休斯顿中国城百利大道。今天下午2点钟，在这边华人华裔会组织一个对德州议会参议会 SB17 和众议会17条法案的抗议活动。这个法案是针对华裔华人不能在美国买土地的这样的一个法案。各个华人社团都来到现场，想表达一下对这个法案的一种抗议。稍后呢会有各个社团的代表，还有州议会的议员代表来讲一下这个法案的具体的情况，为什么是对华人的歧视，以及对德州的形象和德州的经济造成的一种损伤。好，现在呢，我们这个是知青联谊会的代表们。好，我现在可以请这个会长来做一下讲话。好，那个会长，请您来介绍一下您和您的会员们。
我们是知青联谊会的，我们今天和我们华人社区一块共同的反对 SB17 这是那个排放法案。这都是我们知青联谊会的会员。好，
还有谁想讲吗？可以讲一讲。
我们的这个梁赶教授讲一讲。
对呀，你赶过来了。哎呦，梁对不对？你来讲这个，他赶得很远，来
代表我们。
我反正觉得这种法案就是歧视性的，对咱们华人都不利，对我们将来在这个社会都不利啊。对，我认为这个法案是歧视性的。对我们华人在美国生活没有好处，所以我们一定要发出我们的声音，要反对。我们不发出声音，没人管我们人家不重视我们，就这么简单。OK， 要不要说？
我们来到这里，今天是维护我们自身的权益，维护我们作为中国人，美国人，但是呢，是华裔美国人的权益。
他可以转播它。
现在是直播，所以呢，你可以把这个发给你的朋友，他现。你好啊，亲爱的，你好漂亮，请你讲一讲你好。
刚给你来的时候给你打招呼，你都没理我。
哎呦，我跟他们说话。
你代表哪个团啊？
我就是网络直播，我没什么团呀，我跟你一样的。你要不然我采访一下你。
不用，我不用采访，因为
这是主席台，现在聚会准备就绪，基本上要正式开始了。 说实话，华人在抗疫的这些行动中其实是没有什么经验的，也可以说，在中国大陆的华人来到美国，在没有这方面的经验，甚至也真的是有点赶着自己上架的感觉哈。但是这些人的这种意识、权利保护的意识，以及为后来者的这种抗争的一种精神，还是令人值得尊敬的和感谢的。就是很多人呢，已经如果成了美国公民的话，这个法案是没有针对美国公民，主要是针对的是还没有成为美国公民的华裔主要是针对从大陆来的华人，就是意味着学生啊，或者是工作签证这一些同胞们是没有机会可以买房产
那今天我们非常需要。
好，现在话不多说，基本上大家在准备。那么我们就来看现场直播。
SB17它是违背了美国和德州的精神，要让我们来反对它，保持德州的商业开放。OK， 那我们现在就是说我们还有几点非常不好的，对于我们的这边的法律。
坏了。
它第一点是它损害德州的经济与就业。
摔坏了，你看。
它禁止外国人和个人
放在那儿就走啊，
房地产，它将扰乱地产市场，
没关系，
购买出售农场和企业变得非常的困难。这些提案会吓跑投资者，也会吓跑企业家和优秀的人才。然后这个呢，他所谓的说是提升国家的安全，其实他根本就没有办法提升国家的安全，他限制房产所有权，并不会增强国家的安全，只会制造一些不必要的法律混乱和经济损失。联邦政府通过的外国投资委员会和德州政府的孤星基础建设法已经通过了严格的法律法规监管外国土地的交易。然后它这个不公平，对我们非常的不公平，它是非常的严苛。法律的定义，它这个两个 bill 的话，它的法案的定义非常的模糊，它能迫使合法签证的房产持有者在不明确的情况下被迫出售土地。这些提案将侵犯财产权，甚至可能影响那些在德州生活多年的勤劳移民，而且这个是违反宪法权利的。SB17 跟 HB17 它是以国籍为目标，违反了美国宪法和公平住房法。德州一直是自由与机会的象征，这项法律背离了德州的核心价值观。它这两个法案，它制造了危险，让历史倒退了。类似这样的法律曾在历史上导致过亚裔移民不公正的对待和歧视。德州在1965年废除了这些歧视法案，为什么现在还要重蹈覆辙呢？现在我需要大家一起来联合起来，我们来反抗这个不平等的这个合约的 bill。还有一个事情我需要跟大家说的就是，下个星期三在奥斯汀有 HB17 的这个听证会，我需要大家能够到我们这里来，有一个传单，大家去 sign up。我们到星期三的时候到奥斯汀去参加听证会，我们需要更多人来参加听证会。2年前因为 SB147 的时候，我们这边去了100多人，在奥斯汀有100多人来参加这个听证会，所以 SB147它最后就是死掉了。那是因为他们这些议员听到了我们的声音，知道我们的力量，所以这一次 HB17 它是更加严重。我们需要知道，就是在 HB17 的时候，一定要告诉大家，我们要告诉我们不能够这样子受到这种不公平的待遇，请大家就是一定记住，星期三的时候要去奥斯汀去参加听证会。那么接下来呢，我们有请我们的
Yes, actually, Eileen could be one. Let me see. Can I have a card? Which news you with?
I'm with Channel 2 and Channel 11.
Oh, Channel 2 and Channel 11.
I'm
sorry?
Yeah, I know.
我知道，我现在跟他说。So Eileen could work, what the lady in black, and Miss Rogine, she could be the interview. Mr. Whaley, I actually have the whole packet for you, and if you want to, you tell me which one.
So I want to start with our co-chair.
Well,
Gentlemen's Health
because I know Alice
organizers
and I know Gene well.
Policy organizers.
Mr. Wei Li, Mr. Xu. Wait.
大家下午好。我们今天，我们
Figure I'd try and grab a couple people
华
with
人站在
English.
这里，
Yeah.
这是一个
It
历史
doesn't
性
matter
的一
who.
刻。
How long is this going to go?
100多年前，我们华人到美国来修建铁路。今天，我们有无数的华人移居美国，我们奉献了我们的青春，我们建设这个国家。这个国家，我们就是这里的主人，对不对？所以历史告诉我们，我们只有团结一致，我们在抵抗这些邪恶的势力。所以今天我们非常的荣幸，这么多的华人团体加入我们的队伍。我们的路还是很长的。
I got a bunch.
今天只是我们一个开始，对不对
Who are you here with?
？Ladies and gentlemen, we are here united, all Chinese Americans in this great city. 100 years ago, Chinese Americans come to America to build a railroad.
Yeah, I've got
For the last 50 years, a lot of us come to America and build this country. If you look at the Bel-Air Boulevard, Chinatown International District, 25 years ago, it just rolled nothing here. But today, we become one of the beautiful city model of the city of Houston. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our home. Yes. We are the one who built this great country. Yeah. So all these bad bills, we go against them. If we go against them, then we give out a lot of our rights. So today, I urge all the Chinese Americans or other people supporting us, Latino, Black, everybody. We're going to fight until we get win. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, which meet are you from?
I'm with Bishop Dixon.
Huh?
I'm with Bishop Dixon.
Oh,
one of the
is he
speakers.
here?
Yeah, he's en route. One of the speakers.
Okay. Representative of the group. I'm doing this live stream. So you want to try to see it. Oh, sure. And you can also share it.
Sure. I can put it on his page.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Let me go to his page.
Let me introduce our Texas State Representative of 137.
I don't know how you'll find. You can go YouTube first.
YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
And then look for inspiration.
We were here 2 years ago.
Inspirational
Community
people.
came to the legislature and we testified in a historic moment. The Asian community has never responded like this before. The Chinese community has never responded before.
That is,
and
yeah.
we
Can
came
you see the,
to the Texas legislature to tell them that discrimination and hate against our community will not be tolerated. We will not stand for it. We will not be good little workers, good little Asians, and just go back to work and sit down and be quiet. We came out 2 years ago and told them we have power now. We have a voice now, and we will use it, right? And well, they listened. We thought when we told them that these laws were racist, were discriminatory, and were hateful against our community, that these laws would increase the amount of physical violence against us.
Oh, the rally?
We thought they listened. And then we came back this year and testified in the Senate again, reminding them that these type of laws were discriminatory. And they promised us that they would fix it, they would change it. And they made it even worse. They made it even more dangerous for us. Because we warned them that these laws, the same type of laws we're passing right now, were the same laws that they passed against Japanese and Chinese people 80 years ago before World War II. That these same laws were passed in preparation for the Japanese internment. And today, the Senate added to their bill. The Senate added to their bill not only the discrimination against individuals, discrimination against our community, but they added the provision, added a new law that has not been seen for 80 years. It says that the government can come and just file a lawsuit against your property without letting you know, without letting you even have a chance to fight for it, and they can just take it.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
This kind of law was added to the laws that were passed 80 and 100 years ago. When they took all of the property of Japanese Americans, everything, every house, every farm, every car, every bank account, every penny that they worked for was taken from them because the government called them enemies. When not a single Japanese American was ever tried or convicted of being a traitor. But they took their land and took them anyways. And this is happening all over again. The same attacks on Asian communities for the same reasons, using the same laws, are happening right now. And we warn people that we are taking step by step, going closer and closer to locking Asian people up in concentration camps again.
You have an iPhone, right?
Yeah, but you don't have.
And we thought they listened to us.
You don't need it? No, hold on.
We thought they heard us when we said attacks against individuals like this will result in bad things.
Okay.
And they said, we will do them.
That's you?
Yeah.
They do this, they added these on because they know that this is the intent of the law.
Okay,
the intent of the law. They take your bank account, all the things you work for, they will take.
I don't know what.
We know this because they have already done it before. They have done this before 80 years ago, and they are happy to do it again. But there is a big difference between 80 years ago and today. We have a voice. Today, our community has power. And we are not going to be afraid to use our power and use our voice, and we will stand up. But I want to be clear.
No, that's a highlight.
The people who are passing these bills right now, one of the things that they have said to me is they are passing it because the community is very quiet. They must be okay with it. They must agree with these laws because they are quiet. We thought we were being quiet because we thought they had heard us, that we had told them that this was illegal. We had told them this was discrimination against us. We thought they heard us. But what they're telling us is we need to be loud again. We need to tell them to their face. We will not stand for this. We need to tell them. We need to tell them we are not going back. We are not going back. This is our home. We will defend it. And you hear it right now. We will fight against all this discrimination. We will fight against discrimination against other groups because other groups, Latinos, Black people, they're coming here to support us. We're going to support them because the same people attacking us is the same people attacking them. And we're going to fight against all the people who hate us. Listen here. The Chinese community, the Asian community, we're not going away. We're here to fight.
No SB17! No HB17! Texas is my home too! No SB17! No HB17! Texas is my home too! Let's sing national anthem.
Do we have the young girl? Are you ready? Okay. We're a little bit out of order, but it doesn't matter because we have the lady to sing the national anthem with us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight over ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the road
King Wu. He's one of our wonderful Asian elected officials. We have another Mayor Pro Tem Alice, who will speak with us from her elected official. Thank you. Dear friends, how are you today?
Woo!
We are mad. We are mad.
Yeah.
We are not good at all. This is terrible. But thank you for coming here today. Join me to this Houston rally. Let the whole Texas know we against.
Yeah.
We against SB17.
Yeah.
We against HB17, right?
Yeah.
Bill are discriminational. This bill are unconstitutional because they target the individual solely based on their original national origin. In other words, they target those individuals based on where they come from.
Yeah.
Not because they did something wrong. So we need to fight this fight, right?
Yeah.
This bill actually threatens the protection granted by the U.S. Constitution and the both Texas Constitution. This is very serious.
Yeah.
We need to fight. And also this bill discouraging foreign investment and talent from coming to Texas. That means we're going to lose jobs, we're going to lose business opportunity for all of us.
All of us.
This bill provoke discrimination against the Asian and other immigrant communities. We are here to make a strong statement. We say no to SB17.
No.
We say no to HB17. Can you repeat that one more time for me? No! No for SB17.
No for SB17.
No for HB17.
No for HB17.
It is urgent. It's urgent because they're coming to the state on Wednesday for hearing. My brother and my sister, this is a history moment. We need to fight this fight.
Yeah.
We need to fight this fight. If we don't fight, it becomes the law. It's too late for us to do anything. So together, we can make the difference.
Yes.
Remember, we can make a difference. And remember, equality for all and hate for none, right?
Yes.
Now allow me to say a few words in Chinese. 各位华人，德州的华人朋友们，我是谭秋晴 ，Stafford 的副市长。我今天在这里要感谢每一位参加这次有抗议活动的兄弟姐妹们，包括昨天在 Austin， 包括今天同时在 Dallas 举行抗议活动的我们的兄弟姐妹们，我们在这边抗议 SB17 跟 HB17， 因为这个法案是完全歧视华人的法案。各位，你知道吗？有一个故事，有一个实验故事，叫做温水煮青蛙，大家知道什么意思？马上跳出去，对不对？但是这个青蛙如果放在水里面，慢慢的加温，慢慢的煮，到最后青蛙会被煮死。这意思呢？这是一个比喻，很多人不知道危机意识，没有危机意识，不知道这个情况会危害到我们华人的权益。今天 SB17 是针对中国企业跟中国公民，拒绝他们，不准他们买房地产。一旦这个法律通过之后，政府能够没收你的私人财产。如果你违宪购买房地产的话，你将会受到刑法重责罚款。这个法案得到54位的共和党的议员联署。SB17 在众参议员已经火速的通过， 下礼拜3早上，将在市议会 Austin 放到听证会。各位朋友们，这是一个历史的时刻，我们需要更多的华人同胞，每一个族裔的人一起来抗议这个歧视华人的法案。我们不容许他们对我们有更恶劣的这个歧视法案。大家说对不对？我们来强烈的抗议。你不再抗议的话，就刚刚金务的提到了，金务说了，80年前日本人全部送到集中营，大家知道这个故事，这会可能像是温水煮青蛙，对付我们的华人同胞。我们的兄弟姐妹们，今天是一个历史的时刻，请我们大家团结在一起，打电话给所有的议员，不准他们赞成这个法案。我们要去参加礼拜3的听证会，好不好？我们要发出强烈的抗议，大家跟我一起说 ：No for SB17。
No for SB17。
大声一点 ！No for SB17。
No for SB17。
No for HB17。
No for HB17。
We want to build a stronger community, united community, right?
Right.
Remember, equality for all, hate for none. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to point out our last two speakers are why it's so important for all.
And we are in the fight together now. And we are in the fight together now. I spoke this morning with Congressman Al Green, and he is in Dallas right now in this huge anti-immigrant march. And he sends his wishes, and he wants to tell everyone here that he stands with you, he is with you, and he's in solidarity with you. On behalf of Greater Houston LULAC 4967, we also stand with our Asian brothers and sisters against any bill that is discriminatory, any bill that's a prelude to worse legislation, to worse treatment of immigrants, children of immigrants. Now let me say.
是从我这边发的吧，可能慢30秒。缩小一点。
Works together with our Asian brothers and sisters. As State Rep Wu said, we must work together because we have common issues. And there is hate against one, there is hate against all of us. When there's discrimination against one, there's discrimination against all. But we must stand together. We cannot work in isolation because children of immigrants made this country what it is today. And I asked Jim Wu to come up here, my other colleague and son to come up here next to my wife. I want them to hold hands, and all of you, put your signs down for a second. We're going to let those folks know in Austin, nationally, that we are brothers and sisters, that we stand together in the spirit of Cesar Chavez. Yes, we can. Si se puede. God bless all of you. Si se puede.
Thank you so much. We have another sister organization who you've heard about, the ACLU. They're always there at the front lines to help all of us. We have David Donata here to speak on their behalf.
So much, thank you. As you've been told, I'm a lawyer and I'm normally very quiet, but I want to take this opportunity to be very loud. So if you have a whistle, can we blow into it for 5 seconds? And if you don't have a whistle, I want you to scream. I want them to hear us all the way, I want them to hear us all the way at 59 and Beltway 8. Okay, so 5 seconds. Ready?
To be loud. What they want to do is they want to put us into boxes and say get very, very small.
Be very, very quiet. You're not Venezuelan, don't worry. You're a citizen, don't worry. You're not Chinese, don't worry. Maybe we won't come for you next. But they will. SB17, HB17, they're a Trojan horse. Because once these laws get inertia, the laws of physics say an object in motion stays in motion. If there is a law that says you cannot sell your home, you cannot even lease your home to somebody because they're a Chinese American, because they're a Venezuelan American, an Iranian American, what does that mean for all of our brothers and sisters who built this community who just want somewhere to live? And they say, oh, it's okay, don't worry, the Attorney General will investigate. But what protection is that? If the Attorney General can come to your door and say, you look funny to me, let me make sure that you're allowed to buy this home. What does that mean for our civil rights and our civil liberties? Yeah. Like Representative Wu, like so many of the people here, I was here 2 years ago. And there were other people who are no longer here with us, unfortunately. Mayor Turner and Sheila Lee. And if that moment stood for anything, it was not only the power of the Asian American Texan community to stand up and say no, but it was the power of all of us united to stand together and say that we all rise or fall together. Yeah. That you can't come for one of us, or else all of us will make noise. Yeah. And so that's why we are here making noise, because the Constitution means nothing if it can be selectively applied. Right. The Constitution is for all of us. Repeat after me the slogan we've been saying. It's written on my shirt if you forgot. Equality for all, hate for none. Equality for all, hate for none. Okay, 5 more seconds. Let's be loud. Whistles, scream, I don't care. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Now, it's very critical that we have our Asian organizations to help us, because we find solitude with them. So to lead off that group of wonderful Asian organizations that we have in Houston, Texas, and in Texas, is Ann Sung, the president of the OCA Greater Houston chapter.
Good afternoon. I'm here representing OCA Greater Houston as well as the National OCA Organization, both of which for 50 years now have been fighting for civil rights for not only the Chinese community but for the AAPI community and for all in this great country. And as part of our work, we tell stories. We engage thousands of people each year in movie nights, in book talks, telling the history that sometimes isn't told in our books about Wong Kim Ark, whose Supreme Court case established birthright citizenship in this country, about the alien land laws and the Chinese Exclusion Act that prevented Chinese from owning property here and from immigrating to the US, about the internment of Japanese Americans during World War II. And we knock on doors of our community. And it is through our work together that we are going to fight back against discriminatory laws like Senate Bill 17, like House Bill 17. OCA Greater Houston and OCA National, we stand against unconstitutional discriminatory laws that single out people based upon their country of origin, that don't distinguish between the difference between an individual who comes here for a better life for their family and what their government back home might have done even to their own family. So we stand here in solidarity against Senate Bill 17 and against House Bill 17. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Ann. Now, even though the bills single out certain countries, China being one, Iran, Russia, some other ones, North Korea, China, you know, most people can't tell us apart, right? So it's important for all Asian Americans to stand up for this, stand up against these bills. I'd like to introduce my good friend, Gary Nakamura. He's the national president of the Japanese American League.
Thank you for a kind introduction, Ms. Regine G. Calvert. It's such an honor to be here today. My name is Gary Nakamura. I'm the National Vice President of the Japanese American Citizens League, or the JCL. The JCL is the largest and oldest Asian American civil rights organization in the country. We were founded in 1929. let me tell you a little bit about my family's story. SB17, HB17, and all of the 21st century versions of the alien land laws that were resurrected, unfortunately, in the last session in 2023 do not actually affect my ethnicity, right? I'm Japanese American. But the reason why I'm here today, and I was at the forefront of the fight with my Chinese American brothers and sisters in 2023, is because it matters. Everybody needs to speak up and stand up for one another. My late grandparents could not own land in the state of California, even though they came to this country back in 1902, because of the original set of alien land laws. It made it illegal for Japanese immigrants and Chinese immigrants from owning real property in the state of California, as well as a whole slew of states inland. And that, as you can imagine, affects all of us in so many ways. It affects our ability to generate, to create generational wealth. It affects our ability to really just have a decent life and pursue the American dream. This is wrong. This was wrong 100 years ago when the original set of alien land laws affected the Japanese immigrants and Chinese Americans in the early 1900s, and is wrong now. We have to stop the state legislatures from making the same mistakes that our country did 100 years ago. And as my good friend, State Representative Jean Wu mentioned earlier, these laws led to the distrust, misinformation that targeted my Japanese American community, which ultimately resulted in the mass incarceration of over 125,000 people of Japanese ancestry, 2/3 of whom were American citizens, including my late father, who, by the way, was a highly decorated U.S. Army veteran in World War II. He volunteered from a camp to prove his loyalty to the United States of America, the country of his birth. Let's not repeat history. We have to stand up now and speak up, because if we don't, this country is going to repeat its own ugly history. Thank you so much for being here, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Gary. Gary's story is so important to all of us. Who would have thought those many years ago that our Japanese brothers and sisters would, and they're citizens, most of them were citizens, would have been, 2/3 of them, would have been just taken from their homes. But you know what? If you've been watching the news, that's happening on our streets right now. So this is an example of how things can escalate and change. Even though they come out first saying something, it can change very quickly. I'd like to ask another sister organization to come up, Engage Texas, and this is Nikki Hakusa.
Thank you, Regine. How are you doing today? It's pretty hot out here, right? But I like to say, when Asians joke, we make it hot because we bring the heat. And I know we're going to bring the heat this coming Wednesday public hearing, because we will make it very clear that we are here to stay and we know our rights matter too. If you're interested in showing up on Wednesday, let us go. Okay. My name's Nikki Afizi, and I'm here on behalf of Engage Texas. We're a Muslim American organization. I'd like to say that we represent a lot of the people who get asked, where are you really from? I'm also a member of the Iranian American community here in Texas, which has the second largest Iranian American population outside of California. I don't see a lot of my fellow Iranians out here today. It's our new year, today is Eid. My husband didn't want me to come here today, but I thought it was still important to show up.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to thank you all, the Chinese American community, the API community, because to be honest, Iranian Americans are very privileged. We weren't here when Chinese Americans were being told you can't buy land. When Wong Kim Ark was being told you can't come back on U.S. soil, we were Can y'all hear me? No. Turn the other one off. Can y'all hear me now? Yes. Come on, Latino Americans were being denied their rights, we were really not here. We came here after the Iranian. I think it's really important to treat this moment where our legislature is saying once again that, oh, we're going to treat those who aren't green card holders, who aren't citizens differently, but the rest of y'all are probably okay. No, this is a moment where everyone's rights are under attack. This is a moment where green card holders are being taken off the street because of their speech. But their freedom to protest, their freedom to civil rights, their freedom of movement is under assault too. It's a moment where our legislature is saying, if you have a certain background, if you don't have certain status, your right to education is also under attack. So this assault, this alien land law proposal that we're seeing is part of a broader assault on all of us. And so I hope to see many of you again in Austin on Wednesday, because we are voters too. I know our lawmakers are coming from a place where they feel their bases want us to have our rights taken away so that they feel safer, so that they feel more secure about foreign hostile countries. But that is not okay. We will not be collateral political damage in their desire to pander to their base, because we are voters too. If you're planning on voting in the upcoming local elections or next year, remember this. All of our legislators in the House are up for election every 2 years. A lot of our senators are up for election in 2026. So how you feel right now, this anger, remember this, preserve it. Not just for Wednesday, not just for the next month, but for next year when we're called upon to vote again. Thank you very much, and again, thank you all so much for showing up to fight for our rights at every turn.
Country and help contribute to the success. I want to introduce Dr. Jangwon Fong. He is with the Shandong Fellowship Association of Southern USA, and he's a cardiologist, and it shows you how important the roles are that we play in this country.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for all showing up today to be part of our family members. My name is Dr. Jianwei Feng. I'm proud of Chinese America. Today marks 32 years of living in this great country on the stage. As a physician, I have the privilege to save countless life from renowned political leaders, successful entrepreneurs, star athletes, to the refugee families and the homeless. They are Texas American. Beyond my practice, I have been passionately advocating health and well-being of this community. And through the numerous charitable foundations and free community health care. And for that achievement, I got numerous awards, including the Physician of the Year in Memorial Hermann Southwest in 2012. And received a proclamation from a former mayor Turner for my achievement. In short, my journey to the American dream is a dream symbolized opportunity, perseverance, and the promise of a better life and better future. However, today I stand here with a deep concern. I believe a very American dream is under threat. Recently, legislative proposals in Texas, namely SB17 and HB17, present clear and dangerous challenge to fundamental equality, freedom, and justice. American dreams have been always fueled by immigrants and the best and brightest from all over the world who want to come to this country to pursue the freedom and the opportunities. America was great. America has been great. And America has been made by the immigrants from generations to generations. Now, you want to pass a law discriminate against an immigrant community like ours. Let me repeat it, is to deny the foundation of our success. That is a shame. That is not allowable. We must say no to these bills. The politicians in Austin must respect us as fellow Texans and as American fellowship. Now, they must respect our rights and acknowledge our contribution. To pass the law, which is well in the U.S. Constitution. And that is our front to the principle which this country was founded. It is not allowable. Let's say no to SB17 and no to HB17. The Chinese American, like any other immigrants, has played a crucial role to this state and the nation. Every day, every single day, they have contributed to the growth, the innovation, the prosperity of Texas. I, as a physician, save life. Others build the business, educate next generations. And look at this there, build a facility. This is one of the best Chinatown in U.S. Not only we provide the best table food, but more important, short terms, there are about the biobanks. We're so success. We're working hard, day and night, we pay tax. What did we ask? Nothing. All we ask is give us freedom, give us equality, give us fairness. So Lord, stand with us. So Lord, let's stand together. Say no to SB17. Say no to HB17. If this is clear and loud, is this clear and loud? From Houston to Austin, from Dallas to San Antonio, we, Chinese American, united, we proclaim no SB17, no HB17, no hatred, no discrimination. Thank you so much.
我试一下，这个就是你的手机是吧 ？OK。
We have another community partner who we want to come up and say things on our behalf. He's always stood with our community. This is Bishop Dixon, James Dixon. He's the president of the NAACP, our sister organization.
It is a blessing to be here today, and I want to thank Dr. Stephen Pei and all the organizers for bringing us together today, and thank business leaders, all the business leaders. I want to thank our state representative, Gene Wu. Give him a hand, always on the forefront. Appreciate him so very much. And I certainly want to thank all of the different organizational leaders who are here today. My friend Sergio Lulac, thank you so much with your beautiful wife. Thank you so very much, all of you. Let me, is that better? Let me thank,
where the sound is?
That's over there. I think.
All right, we'll work with this. Let me say thank you to all of us
for giving your time this Sunday afternoon. I'll be very brief. Fritz, if I can just say this to all of us here today. And I want to also recognize Congressman Al Green called me. He's in Dallas, Texas, participating in a march dealing with immigration there today, which is why he's not with us. He gave me permission to use his name to say he is on board with us. I want to have just a quick word that I think is very important. All of us understand that America is failing to live up to its promise.
Yes.
This demonstration today is simply calling leaders in America to task, and in Texas to task, to remember the promise of America, to remember the promise of Texas,
Yes.
that we all have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
That is America's promise to Americans.
Yes.
Can you stand on me? America's promise
America's promise
to Americans.
to Americans.
Say again, America's promise
America's promise
to Americans.
to Americans.
And what we are witnessing in 2025 under this federal and this state leadership is the reneging on the promise that America has made to Americans.
Yes.
I believe it's important that we keep that in the headlines. America has made promises to Americans.
That's right.
And Chinese Americans are Americans.
That's right.
Japanese Americans are Americans.
That's right.
African Americans are Americans.
That's right.
Latino Americans are Americans.
Yes.
And because all of us are Americans, we are all entitled to the promises America made to Americans.
That's right.
And what we have happening here is, while the NAACP is on board and all the organizations who are here, is the fact that America is violating its own promise.
That's right.
And we must call America to task.
Yes.
We must call Texas to task. Our governor, our senators, our state representatives must all be called to remember this is a promise we made.
Yes.
We're not asking for a favor.
Yes.
We're asking for justice.
Yes.
What bothers me, Representative Wu, is when people in these offices act like we're begging them for a favor.
No.
We're not asking for pity. We're not asking for sympathy. We're asking for justice.
That's right.
Do what is right.
Yes.
It is hard for me to understand how people in these positions claim to be moral leaders. Many of them claim to be Christian leaders. But at the same time, they are disengaging from the conversation of justice. Asian Americans deserve the best of Texas, the best of the United States of America, and we're going to fight for what is right because it belongs to us.
Yes.
Now, let me quickly say, clearly, those who are favoring these policies, HB17, SB17, they are absolutely abandoning the idea of democracy. I grew up in this state hearing about democracy, in this nation hearing about democracy, but all of a sudden, no one's talking about democracy except those of us who are fighting for our rights. I want us to make a commitment today as I close. That is, we will not only hold press conferences, but we would take deliberate action to irritate and agitate until we can negotiate and legislate. In other words, we cannot simply wait to see if they'll do the right thing. Because I believe if they wanted to do the right thing, we wouldn't be here today. It's clear to me they do not want to do the right thing. So we need to elevate our action to the point that we speak a language that they definitely understand. Because the truth of the matter is the people united can never be defeated. The people united can never be defeated. The people united can never, come on, say it. The people united can never be, say it again. The people united can never be, one more time, the people can defeated. And that's important for us to recognize. This is not about being Democrat or Republican. This is about being righteous, moral, people of justice, people of righteousness. And if you are for those principles, you should be standing with the Asian community, standing with the Latino community, standing with the African community, every community that is under the pressure of these unrighteous bills should stand together against injustice. Your NAACP will fight, march, pray, whatever is necessary until victory is won. We shall overcome because the people united will never be defeated.
I'd like to invite Kyle Chen, the president of the Fujian Association, to come up.
Hi everyone. Thank you for everybody who stay here for fighting for the SB17 and SB17. We stand together for fairly opposite SB17 and SB17. If that bill passes, we not only is gonna disseminate discrimination and hatred against the Asian American community, but also underline the principle, the fairness and justice in our society. We're working hard, pay taxes, and are proud citizens and the permanent resident in the United States. Yeah, time and time again, we have met the racial discrimination and injustice. This is not the American we believe. This is not the future we want. We cannot stand silently. We must fight back. We must fight back. The court of justice cannot ignore it. As a civil rights leader, Dr. Martin Luther King once said, injustice anywhere is the due to justice anywhere. Our life began to the end of the day. We began slime about 1 man. So we ask why we buy the house and land. We needed to sell our birth certificate, our citizen paper, our green card. And other people, they don't need it. Do we have to wear our U.S. passport in our face? No. Right? This is unacceptable, and we refuse to accept. This is Why we're here today? We must walk our walk to Austin. We need to go with our we move to Austin.
Sort of.
No SB17. No SB17. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Oh, sure. No, you're sorry.
Now we have someone that we all have seen and know so much. He is very active in this area, and he's our Mr. Chinatown Mayor, unofficially. But he also, most importantly, oversees a lot of real estate, so he knows directly how this will impact the business, the economy. So, Ms. May I introduce Mr. Kenneth Lee.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Well, yes. I'm here to present Asian Real Estate Association of America National. We're not here just for Houston. We're here for the United States. All America is supporting us and watching us. I want to let everybody remember when 1980, when I came here, is nothing on Bel Air. But we have a Chinatown downtown. Where is it? It's gone. We don't fight, it will not last forever. I want to remind you, everything you see, we have to thank every ancestor, all these Chinese American fight for us. But we have to treasure what we have. This anti-Asian bill is the beginning. I'm worried about that because we bring capital, we bring jobs, we bring a lot of things to this community. We need to be recognized. I just want to everybody remember, in the downtown Chinatown, it's gone. We don't want the history to repeat that. This area was created by Asian American everybody. We have to work together. We talk about actions. Let's go to who initiated this bill. We only have a Jing who our state rep here. Let's give it Also, this bill was created by some senators, Katie, insurance. Find them out, talk to them, write to them, say, this is not the right thing to do. Don't give them money, don't vote for them. And find somebody else to vote against them, get them out. We have to show our voice. The action start from here. We have to spread it out. Because we don't want people looking at us because of color of our skin. We are American, we are Asians, we are here. We have a third generation, fourth generation. I just remember my old friend, Mr. Glenn Gondo, he told me he's the third generation of a Japanese American. But when the World War II, he and his father sent to the concentration camp in America, only Asia. How about the German American? They stay here. But when they come out, they lost everything. They lost their bank account, they lost all their properties. Let's don't let the history repeat. I want to advocate here, let's work together. I'm so glad so many people come forward. We have friends from Hispanic, from African American, from everywhere. I want to thank Willie to organize, Jingu, everybody. I mean, I feel this is the beginning of the movement. Let's work together. Thank you.
I'd like to ask you for your indulgence a little bit longer. The co-chair of this rally, Mr. Harvey Chu, has come from D.C. He came all the way from D.C. to help us and to show his support. He helped organize this and lend his resources. And then we will close with any Q&A if we have any.
Okay, hello. I'll be short. I'll be the last one, and please stay here. After this talk, we'll have a sing the civil rights song, "We Shall Overcome Together." Right? Hello, Houston. Hello, Chinese and Asian American communities. Good afternoon. My name is Haipei Xu of United Chinese American. I came from Washington, D.C. to Houston support our community here against the new Indian land law and the new Chinese Exclusion Act, SB17 and HB17. Right now, our brothers and sisters in Dallas, right now, are protesting in Chinatown there too. And yesterday, our community in Austin had a great rally against these bills. We had also their leaders come here all the way from Austin to support us. Where's Hugh Lee and where's Chuck? Hey, thank you for coming all the way from Austin. Now, and I also want to thank especially Professor Stephen Pei and Eileen Wong and many others and those great people standing on the back here for your amazing organizing. I just want to tell you one thing, the Chinese community across the country is supporting you, is condemning this bill, and is having your fellow Chinese and Asian American community. Our community is under attack, and our situation will become worse before it will ever become better. In Florida, 3 bills had passed 3 years ago that is against the Chinese American and other Asian communities. In Texas, as you all know, bills have been introduced to ban Chinese national students from getting our universities here. You remember that. And also in Texas, if you are Chinese American and other Asians, if you want to go back to China to visit your aging or dying grandparents, you need to file your decision to go to China before you go. And when you come back, you have to file another report to the government about what you have done in China. Is this acceptable? Where will they stop? What is the next? And I can guarantee you that there will be a next. In Washington, D.C., in U.S. Congress. And thanks for the great Congressman Al Green. I just love Al Green. That in U.S. Congress, they are bringing back the China Initiative. Do you remember China Initiative? Do you remember what has happened to the Chinese American researchers at MD Anderson a few years ago? Will you do your very best to stop that? In U.S. Congress, they are also reintroducing a bill to ban the land ownership by certain Asians as a national ban, not just in Texas. That's what they are doing in U.S. Congress right now. Will you stop it? And again, in the U.S. Congress, they are introducing another bill to ban, hear this, to ban all Chinese students and scholars coming from China. I just wonder, how many of you and your parents come here on a student and scholar visa? Raise your hand. I see half of you, at least half of you, right? Will you tolerate that? No. Absolutely, right? Now, I don't have much more to say. My fellow Chinese and Asian compatriots, our only hope, the only hope, is to organize, to mobilize, to start or renew our new civil rights movement in this country. We beat back 2 years ago the unconstitutional SB17, and we will beat them again. I didn't hear you. Can you say it loud? Thank you. Thank you. Do you want another Chinese Exclusion Act coming back? Do you want another new alien land law coming back to Texas? Do you want to live in this great country as a second-class citizen? Do you want you or your children to lose their American dream? Great, then let's go back and organize and start fighting. I say, give me equality and dignity or give me death. Thank you, Houston. Let's sing
Okay, so everyone, just in this, we always have the lion dancers come to bring us good luck, prosperity, and happiness. But today we need them to give us strength, a loud voice, and continued action. Stay informed, be sure to keep abreast of what's going on. Show your voice, use your voice, either through writing your letters to your representatives or coming to meetings and speaking out at rallies. But also, just share it with your friends and family. The more people that know about this, the more that they will understand what's going on. So we ask the lion dancers to please come and we will finish by singing We Shall Overcome Together as a group. Okay, Master Shi.
国内现在很火，
经常
有一些好玩的事情，那么大家都在说。国内现在是我看凌晨4点。
我们现在这些议员们的发言都发好了，讲话已经讲好了。待会呢会有一些问题，就是大家关注的这些问题那么他们来做一一的解答。 这是非常有中国特色的一个抗议啊，展现了中国的这种精神啊，龙虎精神。这个是少林寺的学生，他们来捐献了自己的时间到现场来给大家加油。今天的天气其实挺热的，大家都在日晒下，但是呢，很多人都在坚持哈。
讲话的他们是什么身份啊？他们是辽四的吗？不是，就是他们都是那个社团的领导啊，他是领袖啊。哇，这个是那个少林寺的师傅啊，他亲自上场，并且展现出这个巨大的这样的一个能量啊，这是非常高超的一个技术。 是对华人的反抗这样的一个不合理的法案的一个巨大的支持啊！现场的观众都受到一种鼓舞。生物是在国内现在都很少用，在海外的时候。 过节日。
Can we play the
不会下雨
We Shall Overcome?
不会。
And those of you who are in the WeChat group, we have posted the lyrics last night. Just wait a second, just a quick second.
Could you sing We Shall Overcome with me, please? We shall overcome.
We shall overcome. Hold your hand. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday. Great! We will walk hand in hand. We will walk hand in hand. We will walk in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do We shall overcome someday. We are not afraid. We are. Truth will make us. Whoa, okay, we're not afraid. Is that different? Truth will make us free. Truth will make us free. All day. All deep in my heart. I do believe we shall overcome someday. What? Thank you very much. This is a great song.
他这个微信是吧？这是微信是吗？辛苦了 ，Thank you, thank you. You're guarding the road, right?
我骑自行车过来的。
啊，自行车过来的，我还以为你是给我们提供保安的呢。
没有。
Thank you, thank you.
I do believe.
谢谢谢谢啊。
We are not afraid. We are not afraid.
这电台都走了，我们自己。
这是在直播吗？在 TikTok 上。
Everybody say we shall.
在群里。
在。
你看一下吧，你可以转给别人。
We shall overcome some.
我刚才看到有一个人发的优酷链接，这是你吗？
你可以把它转给其他人。
好的。今天我本来叫了几个朋友过来，但是我刚才看了一圈都没有来。
你就发给他们，在网上看也可以。
We shall overcome. Wednesday. Yeah, we need to go to Austin for hearing, public hearing. Wednesday, okay, Wednesday.
你要想采访一下吗？想说两句。
Let's go to.
不用了吧？不用。我能加一下你微信吗？
All together, okay?
你就在群里面，你就不用加，你就在群里面。
Come on. 来，我们来照相，来一起过来，所有的人都过来照相好吗？所有的人，请所有的人都过来照相好吗？
你可以采访那个骑自行车来的这个人。
什么？
刚刚有一个年轻人他骑自行车来的，你可以采访。
采访已经足够多了。
哦，是吧 ？OK。
用不上。
来，都过来好吗？后面的还有后面的人都过来。
尽量往
后面还有很多人，来都过来。对。你们尽量往后面站一点。Let's back up a little bit, because we want a big picture. Yeah, stay together, okay? If it's necessary, maybe we need the first one might need to meet. 前一排要蹲着吧，哎 ，the first round just kneel down a little bit, okay? 可以照到吗？留个位置。谢谢各位啊！我们星期三是那个奥斯汀的那个听证会啊，希望大家能够参加，听证会。哎 ，Let's take our picture. 哎 ，T-Mac people, T-Mac. Okay, all T-Mac people stay. T-Mac, okay? T-Mac, all T-Mac people. 留下来。
是啊。
Thank you all for coming. Thanks everyone. Don't forget Wednesday, okay? Wednesday we need to go to the Austin for public hearing.
姐姐，我跟你提个建议，我在看这直播，就是你手机最好是横过来，就是
他现在不让我横，因为我开始的时候就竖了，所以他横不过去。
对，它不是那种 real 的状态，它是这个视频直播的这种模式。对，它现在是视频直播的模式，所以就是它只能这样横着看。
横着看。
哦，这样可以。对，这样可以。就全屏的话也可以。
我们把3要收回去。
因为是
一般他们媒体采用这个图片也都是横着的那种，就这样。
是吗？开始的竖着了，他现在不让横的话，他不能播，他已经就是锁定了。我不知道是不是刚开始的缘故，要开始是横着，他是不是就让横着的呢？
我没用过这个 YouTube 的直播，这个。
Hello， 喂 ，Hello。
今天人来了还是不少。
你可以去照相，你可以跟大家去照相。
Hello， 喂 ，Hello， 喂。
All the signs, we would like to recycle the signs. Please put sign back.
就你2年前的时候那个 SB17
Thank you. We would like to recycle the signs.
也应该在，我有去也有在视频有采访啊。你有去参加是吧？
没有，我去年才来的。
哦，那你
纽约来的。
哦，纽约来的呀。哦哟，那你这就积极参与活动挺好的啊。
所以我刚到这儿的时候，听说这块还有这种法律，
是吗？
很震惊。
对呀，那这个你来的地方不会。
但是德州就比较地区就。
Oh, your level? No, still on. Oh, you should go on. Yeah, you should go on.
Hello, ma'am. Just say thank you. Thank you. Yeah, for coming. Actually, I will say it's not only for American.